We're still covering a special coverage on the occasion of the 73rd anniversary of the 23rd of July Revolution 1952. To shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to have with us over the phone our dear guest, Dr. Mongy Badr, Minister Plenipotentiary and Board Member of UN Association of Egypt. Good day to you, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon for you, and my congratulations for Egyptian people for the revolution of 23rd of July 1952.
Thank you so much. Dr. Badr, well, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi delivered a speech to the nation today on this occasion, during which the President said the Egyptians have wrote a bright chapter in the history of Egypt, and it's considered, the revolution is considered a turning point in the history of Egypt. How did you follow the speech?
On the occasion of 73 for the revolution of 1952, in fact, His Excellency Mr. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, he delivered a very unique speech today to the Egyptian people, stressing the importance of the revolution and accounting its good impact, not only on Egypt, but in regional level and international level. In fact, His Excellency, Mr. President, he is very proud of the revolution of 1952, and in fact, he mentioned to the free officer movement, which changed the life of Egyptian. I can shed more light related the significant local impact of the revolution. It's started to building a modern state, abolition of monarchy, and the declaration of the republic on 1953. Also, the revolution in the field of industrialization and modernization, major national projects were launched, such as Haidam, 1960, iron and steel complex in Helwan, as all of us know, and also the establishment of the public sector. It's the revolution built more than 1,200 factories to modernize the infrastructure and achieve self-sufficiency. Regarding the free education and health care, the revolution, in fact, brought about radical change in the concept of education, making it free at all levels, even ending with the university level. This helped expand the middle class, and at this point it's very important to expand the middle class, because all of us are knowing that any economic development or political development or cultural development, it came by middle class.
Yes.
This middle class, we consider it as a cornerstone of development at any society. And the establishment of course, if I'm going to talk about the international level, in fact, the revolution did a lot of success in regional and international level.
Yes, the President also during his speech said that the revolution is considered marking a corner in the struggle of the Egyptians against the foreign occupation, and also asserted which asserted the values of dignity and the full independence. What is the importance of Egypt turning from a monarchy to a republic and gaining its full independence after the revolution?
Very good point. Regarding the revolution and its regional impact, in fact, Egypt became a source of an inspiration for nationalism and the liberation movement in Arab countries and also in Africa. And its influence extended to Iraq, Yemen, Algeria, Syria, and elsewhere. Egypt also played a leading role in supporting Palestine cause and was a direct party to the war of 1956, 1967, and also 1973, making it a focal point of the Arab-Israeli conflict. The strength of Egypt present as a leader of the Arab world and a supporter for anti-colonial movement globally. I would like to shed more light about the revolution international impact. Egypt, in fact, its policy was very positive and in the meantime very neutral, refusing to join either camp during the Cold War and seeking to establish non-aligned movement on 1956 in Bandung in Indonesia. And in the meantime, Egypt, it was very positive country to help all the neighboring countries, and in the meantime we built the first Republican country in Egypt. Also, another point I would like to add, that it was the first time that Egypt ruled by its Egyptian people. This point, in fact, it's very important. Also, I would like to add related the most notable value of the revolution. In fact, it was the setback of 1967 war, and also the deal of major blow and for national projects, and revealed some of flaws in military and political performance.
Yes.
The weak point of the political participation led to a relative restriction of public freedom. This it was the weak point for the revolution. But if we are going to account the positive and the negative, in fact, the revolution is very positive to Egyptian society. It was very positive regionally and internationally. And in fact, till this moment, we still have the moral of revolution 1952, and still this moment affected the Egyptian people, and till moment we still remember 1,200 factories and also high dam which protect Egypt from drought many times. This revolution, we consider it as a milestone in the history of Egypt and the region, laying the foundation of modern nation state and consolidating the popular aspiration for justice and sovereignty. This phase must be evaluated from a comprehensive historical perspective that balances the major achievement made and the internal and regional challenge it faced. We can make a link between the revolution of 1952 and the revolution of 30 of June 2013. It has a direct link. The first Republican was 1952. The second one, or the new republic, it was after the revolution of 30 June 2013. Again, we congratulate the Egyptian people and all the neighboring countries with our revolution, which affected all of us very positively, and still till this moment we are talking about dignity and honor about the revolution of Egypt and the Egyptian policy in the past and for the current time.
Yes, so Dr. Badr, also during President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi's speech, the President spoke about the encouraging and the wide impact of the July Revolution on the liberation drives across the Arab nations. What is the impact of the revolution on the liberation movements in the Arab world at that time? Yes? Hello, Dr. Badr?
His Excellency, Mr. Sisi, our President, In fact, my word that Mr. Sisi is following the policies of taking care about Egypt on the all areas, and he tried to change Egypt from depending on service sector to productive sector. Mr. Sisi is trying to exert his utmost to keep very neutral foreign policy, and in the meantime to develop Egypt. Even Egypt, it's surrounded by many conflicts in our neighboring countries, and in fact he succeeded with 100% to avoid Egypt any conflict with the neighboring countries, and he concentrated about developing economic development in Egypt. And very soon all of us are going to talk about what we did after June 2013 and the change of Egyptian economy from service sector to productive sector, and also our concentration for industries which has high value added, and this it will help us to create a revenue of hard currency, which it will delete all pressure related shortage of hard currency. In future, inshallah, depending on our youth, depending on our economy, depending on our political will, Egypt will lead all the countries in Middle East, and in the meantime we are going to follow our same policy, which has a dignity and the honor, and inshallah it will be very fair policy to all neighboring countries.
I thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your valuable information. Dr. Mongy Badr, the Minister Plenipotentiary and Board Member of the UN Association of Egypt. Thank you very much for joining us over the phone, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for more updates coming up on Nile TV International. My name is Amal Mukhtar. Thank you for watching.